Does anybody really think that they didn't get what they had because they didn't have the talent or the strength, or the endurance or the commitment? If there is a country that has committed unspeakable atrocities in the world, it is the United States of America. I am confident that nobody will accuse me of selfishness if I ask to spend time, while I am still in good health, with my family, my friends, and also with myself. Let each know that for each the body, the mind and the soul have been freed to fulfill themselves. In countries where innocent people are dying, the leaders are following their blood, rather than their brains. There are so many men and women who hold no distinctive positions, but whose contribution towards the development of society has been enormous. I have retired, but if there's anything that would kill me, it is to wake up in the morning, not knowing what to do. I detest racialism, because I regard it as a barbaric thing, whether it comes from a black man or a white man. Even if you have a terminal disease, you don't have to sit down and mope. Enjoy life and challenge the illness that you have. Leaders in all spheres who are living with HIV should be encouraged, not coerced, to lead by example and disclose their HIV status. Prison life. Fortunately, I spent a lot of years, about 18 years, with other prisoners, and, as I say, they enriched your soul. Africans want the franchise on the basis of one man, one vote. They want political independence. There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. Never, never and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. As long as poverty, injustice and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy, then he becomes your partner. Our human compassion binds us the one to the other, not in pity or patronizingly, but as human beings who have learned how to turn our common suffering into hope for the future. I stand here before you not as a prophet, but as a humble servant of you, the people. If there are dreams about a beautiful South Africa, there are also roads that lead to their goal. Two of these roads could be named goodness and forgiveness. Let freedom reign. The sun never set on so glorious a human achievement. Courageous people do not fear forgiving, for the sake of peace. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you, yourself, have altered. Only free men can negotiate. A prisoner cannot enter into contracts. I was not a messiah, but an ordinary man who had become a leader because of extraordinary circumstances. There are times when a leader must move out ahead of the flock, go off in a new direction, confident that he is leading his people the right way. It always seems impossible until it's done. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. There is no passion to be found playing small in setting for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear.